m to the 4 times m squared times m to the 1 is equal to 1. This is actually m to the, we have to sum up the powers, m to the 4 plus 2 plus 1, which is equal to m to the 7. M to the minus 6 times m to the 6 times m to the 1 is equal to m to the, summing up the powers, minus 6 plus 1, which is equal to m to the 1, or you can say m. This is equal to m to the, what do we have here? 6 plus 8, m to the 6 plus 8 times n to the 4 plus 10, which is equal to m to the 14 times n to the 14, or you can simply say this is equal to m times n to the 14, or you can say this is equal to m times n to the 7 square. You can even say this is equal to, you can get it from here, since I had not seen this answer in the solutions. You can say this is equal to m to the 14 times n to the 14, which is equal to m to the 7 times n to the 7 square. These are all equal to each other and identical. M squared n to the 4 cube is equal to, let's expand the parentheses. This is actually equal to, we have to multiply the powers, do not forget please. So this is equal to m to the 2 times 3 times n to the 4 times 3, which is equal to m to the 6 times n to the 12. Division means subtraction from the powers. What we have here is x to the 16 minus 6 times y to the 14 minus 4, which is equal to x to the 10 times y to the 10, or you could say x times y to the 10. This is equal to m to the, we have minus 4 here, minus 4, and minus 2 here, minus 2, and for n to the minus 3, which is equal to m to the minus 6 times n to the minus 6, or you could say m times n to the minus 6, or even you could say 1 over m to the minus 6 times n to the minus 6, or you could say m to the 1 over m times n to the 6. The powers up, this is going to be x to the 7 over 2 plus 1 over 2 plus 2, which is going to be equal to 7 plus 1 is equal to x to the 8 over 2 plus 2, which is going to be equal to 8 over 2 is equal to 4, so it's going to be x to the 4 plus 2, which is equal to x to the 6. It's not as complicated as it looks. Let's just do it. That's going to be equal to m to the 4 times minus 6, which is equal to minus 24, times n to the minus 3 times minus 6, 18, divided by m to the minus 3 times 8 is equal to minus 24, times n to the 15 over 4 times 8, which is equal to 30, which is going to be equal to, m's will cancel out each other, and it's going to be equal to n to the power 18. Since 1 over 30, since 1 over n to the power 30 will be equal to n to the minus 30, I have to write this way, which is equal to n to the minus 12. Question: x squared is equal to 169, therefore x is equal to the square root of 169, which is equal to plus or minus 13. But since x must be greater than 0, I don't care about the negative value of it, so x is equal to 13. Similarly, y squared is equal to 400. Therefore, y is equal to the square root of 400. And y is equal to plus or minus 20. And y is also still greater than 0, so I don't care about the negative value. So I have y is equal to 20 and x is equal to 13. Let's calculate 2x plus y, which is going to be equal to minus y is equal to 2 times 13 minus 20, which is equal to 26 minus 20, which makes 6. Question that I have, let's calculate x, y, and z respectively. X squared is equal to 900, so x is equal to the square root of 900, which is equal to plus or minus 30. X is greater than 0 again, and x is 30. Y squared is equal to 400. Y is equal to the square root of 400, and this is equal to plus or minus again 20, but I don't care about the minus value, negative value. And z squared is equal to 100. Z is equal to square root of 100, which is equal to plus or minus 10. Z being greater than 0, I don't care about the negative value neither. Now I calculate x plus y plus z squared, which is equal to x plus y plus z squared is equal to 30 plus 20 plus 10 square, which is equal to 60 square, which is equal to 3600. Asked a maximum value, greatest value. Let's do it. M squared is equal to 100. So m is equal to the square root of 100, and m is equal to plus or minus 10. Since we are asked about the greatest value, we don't care about the negative values anymore. That's why I choose plus 10 as m value. Similarly, n squared is equal to 400, and n is equal to the square root of that 400, which makes n is equal to plus or minus 20, and I don't care about that negative value neither. And I'm left with k squared only, which is equal to 1600, and I take square root of that 1600, which gives me k value of plus or minus 40, and I don't care about that negative value again. Now what I need to calculate is 2m plus 3n plus 4k, which is equal to 2 times 10 plus 3 times 20 plus 4 times 40. And this is 20 plus this is 60 plus this is 160. What I have at the end is 240. This expression is equal to x to the minus 2. This means x to the minus 1, it goes up, times y to the 4 minus 3 times z to the minus 1 minus 1, which makes x to the minus 3 times y times z to the minus 2. Or if I do not want to see any negative numbers as exponents, that's why I can write it down like y over x cubed times z squared.